Rental accommodation or real estate is one business that has blossomed in Zambia, yet remains ineffective in tax contribution. The Zambia Revenue Authority explains that withholding tax is applied on rent, real estate and royalties. It is charged on landlords for the rentals collected. Unfortunately, most of these houses rented out in Zambia are not registered, therefore tax is not remitted. According to findings by the Central Statistics Office (CSO) on the total number of households in rented accommodation and the tax regime applicable on rental income to estimate the potential tax revenue that could be realized from this emerging sector, the estimates indicate that about 9.7 billion kwacha revenue could be collected on income from rental housing in Lusaka urban district alone, and a total of 83 billion kwacha nationally per annum. This represents about 0.4% of the country's gross domestic product. Here is an illustration of Zambia's rental income tax as compared to other countries in the continent, with Zambia standing at 0.00%. In light of the prevailing apprehension among landlords when it comes to issues of tax remittance and lack of implementation on the part of government, Landlords and Tenants Arbitration Association President Smart Lungu highlights what is currently on the ground.
People are illegally renting their houses. They've not been identified properly that they are business houses. Since there is no that type of classification, which it has become very difficult for the government to give or to follow it up, that each tenant who goes into the rented house fills a form from the Zambia Revenue Authority. Are
the policies on rental income tax stringent and effectively implemented in Zambia? A political analyst, Brian Lwando, feels Zambia is losing out billions from the thriving rental accommodation and collected tax, hence the need to regulate rental charges as well as ensure tax collection that can effectively contribute to the growth of the economy.
This is one way in which government can also collect revenue. Rent is a taxable income. It is a taxable income, but as it is, many landlords are not paying tax. And the issue they are not paying tax is that many of them are not even registered.
Mr. Lwando hopes for an advocacy on rental tax income to ensure effective implementation with a view of broadening Zambia's tax base.
Government must regulate rentals. Government must regulate rentals. When they regulate the rentals, they are going to have a lot of economic positive ripple effects.
Compliance needs to be improved and legislation revised to ensure that the landlords are compelled to remit tax to the Zambia Revenue Authority. Cecilia Kaya, Muvi TV Business News in Lusaka.